What's up, guys? Thank you for joining me on today's video. Today hopefully it's gonna be a exciting day. I hope so. Let me just tell you guys what I mean about that. It's Sunday first of all, so tomorrow I got work. Kind of starting late in the day. It is currently 3:30 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. Now today I'm going to be working on cleaning up these motor mounts. These are the ones that actually came off the 1967 Mustang. They are the original ones. I'm not going to go too much into detail about that, but these are, if you know, you know, these are the original 67 Mustang ones, which people know that these are the ones that differ from all the other motor mount brackets, which causes a lot of confusion on which motor mounts to use because there's no more motor mount insulators for the 67 Mustang Coupe. So I don't want to get too much into detail about that, but just know that there are some differences. If you want to know what's up with all that, shoot a comment down below and I'll try to link into some forums, some information where you guys can get the information that you guys possibly need in getting the motor mounts for your correct application. Again, go ahead and leave a comment if you guys need that information. For me, these are the old ones. As you can see, they're not bad. Well, trying to get a little bit of separation up there. So I went ahead and I ordered some anchor mounts from National Parts Depot. This is the transmission for the transmission mount for the T5. That's going to be set aside for now. So I'm going to go ahead and start breaking these things apart. And the objective for these is to break them apart. The 67 bracket, I'm going to go ahead and sandblast it, set it up with powder coating, throw it in the oven, cook it. In the meantime, I need to dig out the 67 Mustang motor because it's buried behind a whole bunch of other like side jobs that I got going on, as well as the transmission is stuffed away in a corner in a box. So real quick, let's start breaking these motor mounts down real quick. So motor mounts removed. The brackets are broken down. As you can see, they're not really too bad. I mean, they're just very dirty. Some light surface rust and stuff like that. But I mean, like I said, I'm not doing a full resto. I mean, it looks like it is, but I mean, to me, it's just a nice little cleanup. Some powder coating, and basically back onto the car they go. Yeah, that's basically it. So just want to show you guys what they look like before we sandblast, and then basically what the final look is going to be of these. So let's get them into sandblasting and we'll go from there. All right, so everything is now sandblasted. As you can see, everything is nice and clean. No more surface rust, no more grime, no more stuck on grease. Just beautiful etched metal. So yeah, just want to show you guys real quick before I start powder coating these, what everything actually looks like. And yeah, so let's move on to the powder coating booth and we can start shooting some powder on these. What I'm going to be shooting with is satin black. Basically I'm just going to shoot it on there like that. Get into all these little hard to reach areas. Okay, motor mount brackets are all done. Came out nice. Very happy with the finish. Very happy with the outcome actually. Now while I was at it, I also went ahead and I dropped the oil pan and I did powder coat that as well. It was still kind of blue and had like a little bit of surface rust. So as you can see, it had a little small whammo right there, which got that popped out. I mean, it's not, the black exaggerates it a lot, but it's not as bad as it looks. But I mean, it holds oil. So we'll go ahead and we'll throw that back on there. Another thing that I bought is the box. I got a new oil pump for it, might as well. I mean, the pan's already down. And I did go ahead and I did pop out the T5 transmission out of its corner, and as well as the motor. Now if you guys are kind of new to the channel or just stopping by, this is my little 29. It's like a little small little bore on it. Roller conversion, so it does have a roller cam. You know, roller rockers, still a push rod motor, but aluminum eBay heads. You know, something light. But yeah, Gonna go ahead and get this motor turned around. We're gonna knock out the old oil pump, and we'll start on the new installation of the new oil pump. All right, so real quick, let's do the pickup. Okay, that didn't seem to be tight at all. Whoops, let's not forget that in there. Okay, so like an idiot, I started recording with no microphones on. But as I was saying, this kit is from Modern Driveline. It is a T5 aluminum bell housing kit. So as I mentioned, well, you guys didn't hear me, but button heads are for the transmission mount here. I already started putting these in. These are the ones that make the transmission to the bell housing, which go from the backside in. These four longer ones are the ones that go on the outside perimeter of the bell housing to the motor. Two shorter ones go on top. And all these little small doodads. I know there's like a little small shield that goes here. And I think one of them is for the cover. Yeah, for the cover of the actual boot, for the actual arm here. But I'm gonna go ahead and continue to throw these on. Alright, we got a bell housing. Okay, so motor, transmission, they're now sitting in the car. Now I stopped recording while I was trying to put the motor in just because I was kind of struggling a little bit. After the motor did go in, I actually ended up finding out that the brackets are not the right brackets that I need. The motor mount brackets, I should say. So motor mount brackets have to come back out the car. They have to get modified in order for them to sit correctly. Now the rear transmission mount is actually, I actually got the right one for that, so that's not even an issue. But what I gotta show you here is, you won't be able to see it too much, but let me see if I can bring up the brightness here. So you see that bracket's only sitting on one bolt. So on the 67s it sits up here, and on the 68s they sit down here. This is the original 67, but the motor mounts, they're no longer made for 67, so now the standards are 68s. So you could buy the brackets. The brackets are about 150 bucks, 160, or you can actually weld this hole and re-drill one right about there, which is that's the route that I'm going to take. But overall, I am very happy that the motor and the transmission are now in the car. Now just got to clean up all this mess, figure out what I'm going to powder coat in that pile, whatever else is trash, and that's basically it. So I know this video was a little bit, I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty long. I haven't edited it yet, but just want to thank you guys for sticking along, or sticking around, I should say. Sticking around. I'm sorry, I'm tired, it's cold, it's late. It's actually day number 3 of whatever you guys just saw. Just took 3 days to do. But yeah, I'm just rambling. I just want to thank you guys so much for sticking around, watching the video. Like always, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.